customer states my car won't start. Now normally I'm very good at these, like I said, normally, but so far I've only gotten it to where I can start it manually with jumping power to the starter, which I do so like this. Oh, it don't want to now. It's making me look, I gotta turn the ignition on. Yeah, that would help, Fluff. Gee, now we can hit it with some juice. Almost made me look like a liar. Now, when this customer comes to pick this up because they continue not to move further with diagnosis or replacing any more parts, they will not be able to start it, not even like that. But I'm gonna walk y'all through how I got to where I got. Now, like I said, I'm pretty good at these, and I got handed this because of that. And they needed somebody who was going to kind of know what they were doing. Anyways, so I got this vehicle, no key communication whatsoever. They assumed that it was their key, right? So what did I do? I tested the remote. The remote seemed to communicate, or it had a radio frequency. Put a new battery in it, same thing. All right, cool. Let's program the key. Well, I was unable to do so because my vehicle interface that connects to the DLC port right there had no power. So my VI would not power on. So first things first, I checked power at the DLC. Of course, I had none. So then I look at the wiring diagram and check to see what fuse goes to that connector, which sometimes can take some work because sometimes just stuff isn't just plain cut clean like that. You have to do digging to find what you need. So ended up finding out that the fuse I need is behind this right here, and all this does is pull out for storage. You cannot replace that fuse by itself. You got to get the fuse block. And how did I know it was the fuse? Well, because this wire right here, light blue I believe, is a wire that I needed to be getting power out of, and I had no power. So either the fuse was bad or the actual circuit inside the fuse box was bad. So I replaced it. As you can see, this is the old one, that's the new one. But I might be missing a step because I forgot that I had done something else before getting to that point to program the key. See, my experience with Nissan is steering lock modules on these older 2010-ish vehicles, which is that guy that's unplugged right there. That will cause no communication and it will not let the vehicle start. So what I did before anything was grabbed a dummy. Okay, this is already to where the contacts that need to be contacted are connected. Plugged it in, and then I went to program the key. So let's get up to par. All right, so I've already gotten this far before I recommended this. That's my pre-diag right there. That's it. Okay, that's worth the initial diag. So once we get the labor to replace that and perform the key program and continue diagnosis, we're here. All right, we are here. I was able to get keys to program, which at this point they're not even programmed, I believe. Okay, that's to a Z. Okay, a 350 or 350Z, and this vehicle is a G35 or 37. So I think that's where some of my issue lies, because the key program will not complete. Sweet. Again, this is a module right here. It's a control lock module or unit. So this communicates as well. As y'all see, I was able to jump start it, but I can still not just push the brake key, push start, and start the vehicle. So I was messing with it and messing with it and messing with it. I have all my signals except the start signal, and that thing right there allows the start signal. And again, I'm pretty decent at no starts, to where I can normally not have to push the vehicle into the stall. As y'all see, I'm able to jump start it. So we're here now. I have to take this back because it's not mine. I have to give it back to the guy that loaned it to me. and finish installing the fuse block. Put this vehicle back together because the customer is going to come pick it up. Now once I do all this and I take the key out of that slot, the vehicle is going to shut off and it will no longer start. So it is coming in how it left, probably on a tow truck. And this is why it is so important to prepare your customers for stuff like this. I believe this was jumped backwards at some point, possibly, maybe, I have no idea. But we got to this point where I told them, okay, we got power, we're communicating, we're able to start a key program procedure, but we cannot complete it, and you need a steering lock unit and an OEM key. This is where they declined. So I may never know if the steering lock unit is actually going to fix it or not. But they were well prepared, and I said start with this. So in this case, we've made progress in every step that we have performed. Just multiple issues were wrong with this one. Now here we go. Once I pull this key and it turns off, that's it. Ignition turned off. Now I did make it easier for the tow truck once they come and pick it up, even though they don't make it easy for us. So that's a Diag-ish. I'm out. See, no communication. I'm out of here.